Okay, we're proud and excited to have Chance Warmack with us, and officially a Titan now. And it seemed like an old friend was back when he showed up at the complex today. Sat in the same chair he sat in for our meeting when he came here on his visit. And obviously, as I said last night, we're very excited.
Chance, do you have that same feeling? Were you comfortable walking in the door?
Man, it was like I was coming home, man. Didn't really feel like I'm coming to a stiff organization. This is like a family to me. They welcome me with open arms, and I'm just happy to be here.
Chance, can you describe what the last 12 to 18 hours has been like for you?
Once they called my name, to come to the Tennessee Titans, man, it was a dream come true for me. So I still haven't came down yet. I'm still trying to take it all in. But, it's a blessing, man. I'm happy to be here.
So, Chance, I know you said you just worked out with the Titans, but what all places did you visit maybe leading up to the draft?
Besides the Titans, I went to Dallas Cowboys. I went to San Diego Chargers, Jets, Giants, and Detroit.
Have you been able to talk to any of your new teammates in the last 18 hours or so? Have you got any feedback from any of the other players?
I think I ran into D. Melton before I left, because he didn't have to go anywhere. But I'm pretty sure everybody's doing the same thing I'm doing right now.
So your new teammates, any of the Titans?
Oh, no, not at all.
Bobby, you know that Cooper went ahead of you?
Not at all. Everything happens for a reason. I'm definitely happy he went before I did, and I'm happy to be with the team I'm with right now.
Chance, what do you see as the biggest transition for you going from college gaming to the NFL?
Just expanding my mind, learning new things as far as playing the guard position, and just getting used to the speed of the game.
Can you compare maybe your run blocking to your pass blocking right now?
I think my run block is a little bit better than my pass blocking. I think I'm naturally good at that. That's what I do. You can always get better at that. And then pass blocking, it all depends on what the scheme is, and you just have to learn, what you are supposed to and what you're not supposed to do when it comes to pass blocking.
You played, I guess, left guard, maybe right guard as a freshman, and then left guard the rest of the way.
Yes, sir.
What's the biggest adjustment as you maybe move back to right guard? The difference in playing those two spots?
I feel like it'll be naturally better for me to play right guard because that was what I was playing coming out of high school, going into college. So going back into that situation will actually be better for me.
Mike, you talked a little bit about it last night and Rustin both. Why is he a good fit at right guard in this offense and what you try to do?
Well, we have Andy Reitry playing left. No, I just think that for what we ask the right guard to do a lot, again, like I said, a lot of times you're right-handed. You're usually going to be the guy that's covered up a lot. That's where you want the point of attack a lot of times on the right side. Those kind of reasons right there, just the strength he has, like we mentioned. We thought one of his biggest assets was his hip, the power he off the line of scrimmage, the push he gets. And again, it wouldn't matter. To me, he could play left or right. It wouldn't matter. It just so happens that the way this thing fits out, that we're going to ask him to move over to the right guard spot for that reason. But again, to me, it wouldn't matter. Like he said, I mean, I played it when I came out of Penn State. I played right and left. I mean, it's not going to matter. It's just a matter of what's the best fit for the team. And the best fit now is to put him on the right side. And he could pull, do all the same things we're going to ask the left guard to do. He's going to have to pull a lot of right guard also. So the guards do the same things. It's just that sometimes the matchups are a little bit different. And I think he's a guy that matches up, like I said last night, well with any size player he's got to play against. He's shown that in college, and he'll see the same thing on this level that he saw in the SEC.
Chance, what are you looking forward to learning most from Mike and from Bruce Matthews as well?
All the tricks, man. All the tricks. We were going over some of that, on my visit. I feel like I can grow as a player, learning under some of the best guys that's played the position. And I'm not saying that because he's right next to him. Man, it's a dream, man, for a guy like me to learn under guys that played my position and know what's hard and what's gonna be easy, and just to speak from a guard perspective.
Munch, do you see a lot of the same, I hate to put pressure on him, this being his first day here, but do you see some of the same things in him that you saw, that you brought to the table?
Well, he's a hell of a lot bigger than I was. A lot stronger man, bigger man. I may have been probably the same quickness too, I guess, but no, probably not. I mean, I think just his mentality towards the game, the way he approaches the game, I thought is what Bruce and I both saw as being very comparable. Bruce mentioned that last night when we visited him for that 5 or 6 hours. Back in March, I think we walked out there thinking he reminded us a lot of ourselves. His approach to the game, like I said, his passion for the game, and for the guys that came before him. Like he just mentioned, he wants to learn all the little tricks that go on within the game. I think a lot of guys don't necessarily. That's not usually the first thing someone talks about when you first meet them. And we were watching tape. He was more interested in what we did when we played versus, hey, look at me on this play. He explained what he was doing, but he was more interested in, well, how would you have done this? How would you guys have done that? How would you teach this? And so I think in that way, our approach to the game, I would think, when you get a great player, I think is very similar to how ours was. And I don't care what decade you play in. That's what's the bottom line, is that you love what you do. You have a passion for what you do, and you want to come here and be the best you can be, knowing that you can continue to improve. And we saw all those traits in him. And I mean, his resume is a film. We've seen all that in the film. The film doesn't lie. We went back and were watching his film from his junior year or senior year, so we've seen a lot of his games. And he just, the thing that's hit you in the face is consistency. The consistency does a good job when he plays. He really doesn't have any really bad games and things we know we can help him improve upon, but that's what got us so excited about having him here.
Rustin, you were a little bit cryptic last night when I asked about if you ever felt like you might have to trade up to get him. Did you have a solid sense that San Diego liked Cooper, that the Jets, I think there's a report out today, that Cooper would have been their guard if they went that direction? Now, did you have a good read that some of those other teams were more Cooper guys than one guy?
It's like I said, you hear a lot of things during the week, especially the week before the draft. We did hear some things about some teams liking Cooper, but really, as the closer it got, the better I just felt like that he was going to be there, and I felt real comfortable with staying where we were.
Who was your fallback plan if you'd gone 9? If you'd gone number 9?
Who was my fallback plan?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, we knew we were going to get him all along. He's the fallback plan.
We didn't have one?
Yeah.
Chance, leading up to the draft, things are very busy and hectic and everything. Have you been able to work out the way you want, or are you going to have to throw yourself sort of back into the gym here pretty quickly? Or?
I'll be lying to say if I haven't really been putting in as much work as I could have been. Just with the visits that I've been going on over the course of this past month, I have a lot of time to get back into the shape that I want to get in. And then also, we have 2 weeks going into OTAs or minicamp, and just looking forward to that and getting ready to play.
Does your weight change a lot from when you're, sort of exercising regularly and when you don't? Are you gonna have to drop a few pounds right away?
No, not at all. I'm comfortable. I don't have to get ready for a combine or a pro day anymore. It's football. That's what I'm good at, and this is where I shine at. So I'm pretty comfortable in my weight right now, and everything will be great.
You say it's what you're good at. When do you remember sort of first knowing you were a good football player?
I think when I finally understood what the game was about, my sophomore year in college, I understood what I was doing and why I was doing it. And once I understood that, I started making great plays every day, every week, and it started paying off for me.
Chance, you seem pretty laid back and nice guy. Talking to people, there's a mean streak there. Talk about that side of it.
I'd be lying if I said you got to be mean playing the game of football. It's either him or it's me. And most of the times I'm not trying to get hurt. I'm not trying to get dead, by the guy in front of me. So I got to move him out of the way, or hold him up. And that's my position. That's the mentality you have to have playing guard or any offensive line position. And I just take pride in what I do.
Who's the toughest matchup you had during your college career?
Probably Drake Nevis. I think somebody told me he's in the same division as we are.
Really cool.
Yeah, I was kind of excited about that. I get my rematch on. But he opened my eyes to what you see in a great 3 technique, and he helped me improve and be a better player. Over the course of my time at Alabama, and he's an excellent 3 technique, excellent D lineman.
What do you feel like is the biggest thing that you're going to have to adjust to going even from a program like Alabama to the NFL?
I feel like